begin with a quick look on TCS numbers that came out earlier this evening. TCS, of course, is India's largest IT company, a tech bellwether, and their numbers very often point to where the industry is heading. In that case, the news is definitely good. So it's being called a blockbuster performance, but TCS did beat street expectations. It's posted its best quarterly numbers in 20 months. Q2 profit grew 6.7% to 7,475 crores quarter on quarter, led by revenue growth and margin expansion. More importantly, I suppose, would be the positive commentary coming in from the management, who says that these numbers come in with a lag. They seem to indicate that the worst is behind them. Now, like I said, TCS is the bellwether, right? And the Indian IT space has been on a hot streak, at least in the stock markets. But what are the fundamentals behind this, and what is the outlook for the sector? Why are Indian IT stocks shining? Why are these companies shining? Is there a solid growth reason and rationale there? To speak more on this, I'm joined now by Aniket Pande. He's the lead analyst for IT at Prabhudas Lilladhar. Aniket, great to have you on the show. What's your take on TCS and the implications these numbers really have for the entire IT pack?
Hi, thank you for having me on a short notice. So TCS has surpassed on all the expectations from the street, led by strong revenue growth, margin performance also, and strong TCV. And this time from TCS results, we clearly saw strong hiring trend also. Okay. Now, management on the conference call also mentioned that the margins at 26.1% level are at sustainable level at this time, and margins also will be maintained going forward. Okay. Management mentioned that they are working on a various operations and they maintain their confidence on the revenue tailwind, which can help margins going forward. Okay. Now coming to your point of what will be the implications for other IT stocks. First thing is that basically this from this pandemic, it has clearly showed that IT spends across budgets are getting accelerated. Clients are more focusing towards increasing their IT spend. Technology is not just used as a lever right now, but technology is used as an essential tool right now from across all the client spend. Okay. Technology spend by clients is happening mainly in customer experience, core transformation, and cloud adoption. Okay. As TCS has surpassed expectation on revenue and margin front, okay, this trend can be observed for other IT companies also. So tomorrow you might see a big bang happening in again Nifty IT index.
Okay. Aniket, give me a sense of what the underlying reasons are. Now, we all know that the world is going exceedingly digital, even more so. Work from home has become a new normal in several countries across the world, not just in India. Digitization has become the need of the hour. But all of that has already played out in the first few months of the pandemic and the first quarter mostly of this year. Do you see a further upside there, and why are Indian IT companies specifically poised to take advantage of this trend?
Hi, that's a good question. So past trends, whenever we have seen, okay, be it Y2K in 2000, be it GST, okay, we have seen post that a strong IT outsourcing wave which plays out. Okay. Now the thing is that whenever a pandemic happens, you can call it as an earthquake, hurricane, or tsunami also. That time, every time the weakness of the system comes out. Okay. So during this COVID era also, the weakness in the client system came out. Okay. So clients right now are more focusing towards customer experience across verticals. Okay. Many clients have stopped their digital transformation journey in between only, and from this COVID era, again those trends are getting accelerated. Okay. So this is just the start of technology spend which will happen right now. Okay. Going forward, you might see almost, so basically in this COVID era also we saw a clear differentiation between winners and losers, and the winners were the company who were more digitally transformed. So now there would be a FOMO and missing out factor for other companies also to focus more on its digital transformation. And let me just tell you that this recovery is not just any single vertical specific. This recovery is completely broad-based. Recovery is there in BFSI. In BFSI also recovery is there in very strong recovery in retail banking, capital banking, mortgage business, and also in house refinancing business. Similar kind of strong growth is coming from retail and manufacturing vertical also. So whenever we see this clear trends of strong recovery, okay, this recovery has to sustain for more than 3 to 4 quarters going forward.
All right, let's see if it sustains. That really is the big question. Thank you, Aniket, for joining us on top of the show this evening.